Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are enjoying the sun, getting that vitamin D. But I want to touch on a negative highlighter. What does that mean? Well, there's people out here who's out here righting their wrongs. We all have done things that we're not so proud of, right? We all have been imperfectly perfect people at some point in our lives. And a negative highlighter is something that is one of my pet peeves. People are really pissing me off because when you're talking about someone or you're with someone and y'all just in conversation and you're like, yo, I'm gonna use me for example. Self-care JS is doing so well. She's out here helping the community. She's feeding the homeless. This girl don't sleep. And there goes somebody. Well, you know, back in the day when she was in the South Bronx, she wasn't like that. That's a negative highlighter. A negative highlighter is someone who is out here doing the work. Why they're doing the work is really none of your business, but they're out here doing the work. They're out here being community leaders. They're out here helping themselves, right? Just loving on themselves, making needed changes. And it's always someone right behind. As soon as you highlight how great they're doing, yo, this person is out there grinding, yo, this person is doing their thing, they loving themselves, they going to church, they seeking the Lord, or they just making changes, they no longer hanging on the block, they no longer hustling, whatever that is. And there go that person. Yeah, I know why, because they used to, back in the day, they were this, back in the day, they were that. Stop being a negative highlighter. You need to stop. Because there's real people out here that's really in the trenches. There's real people out here doing the self-work. But because you have to highlight every freaking thing they did back in the day, you don't think people change? They do. But it's too many of y'all haters out there hating, being that negative highlighter for no reason. Why you mad? Because they made changes? Why you mad? Because they helping the community? Why you mad? Stop being a negative highlighter. When somebody's out there talking about the good work someone's doing, whether it's in their community, whether it's on themselves, whatever they're doing good work. Stop reminding people of who they used to be. You don't think people change? Just because your little funky butt ain't changing, people do change. And people do want to do better. They genuinely do. Stop being a negative highlighter. I love you all to life. You already know how I give it up, but I just get so sick of when we're out here doing the work, when we're out here making changes, when we're out here doing the work on ourselves, when some people out here just seeking the Lord, just seeking guidance. People